Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright you guys, so we're in a little bit of a different space. I'm here at my desk. You guys saw my video where I was renovating my content room. This is my space. So I decided to do my video here because we're going to be doing a Q&A. I was going through my videos and I noticed that I've only done 2 Q&As on my channel, which were both with Jillian and with Alan. So I haven't done one just me, like about me, and so I was like, why not just film that? I went ahead and posted a little Instagram story and I asked you guys to ask me some questions, and you guys definitely did. We have a lot of questions from you guys, so I'm gonna be doing that. I just wanted to film this video so you guys can get to know me a little more, and if I haven't already answered a question that you guys are wondering, hopefully I answer it in this video. But yeah, you guys, like I said, you guys did ask me lots of questions, so I'm going to be trying to answer as many as I can. So let's get started. All right you guys, so I have all the questions right here, and as you can tell, there's a lot. So I'm going to scroll down to the first ones, and I'm going to be putting the question up here, that way you guys can read it as well. But let's see, you guys asked so many questions. I was going through them last night and I was seeing that a lot of you were asking me about me and Alan, and I am gonna answer some here and there. But you guys, if you haven't already, I do have a Q&A with Alan. We literally talk about our whole relationship, how we met, how long we've been together, how we keep a healthy relationship, all of that. I'll have it linked in the description, that way it's easier for you guys to go and watch it. But I would go and watch that first, that way you guys can already have some of those answers. But if I see a question that I haven't answered, or like a common question, I'll go ahead and answer it again. But let's just get started. So first question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Ooh. All right, so in 5 years I will be turning, if we count exactly 5 years from now, right now I'm 21, so I would be 26, which is absolutely crazy. I literally cannot imagine myself being 26 years old yet. But I would definitely see myself married already with Alan, possibly having a baby already, maybe 2, depending, I don't know. I definitely do see myself still creating content, and I definitely see myself like growing my social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything. I definitely do see myself continuing this because I love making videos and creating content for you guys. So I definitely do see that in my future. I'm already going to be graduating. This is my last year in college, so I either see myself maybe have tried out a corporate job, seeing if I like it or not, and I also see myself starting a business. That has always been one of my biggest goals, is to create a business, start a business. So that is definitely something that I see within these next 5 years, starting already or just in the works, but something relating to that for sure. So that's kind of how I see my life in the next 5 years, which is actually crazy because, you know, a lot of things can change, but I'm praying that I get to reach my goals. I'm working hard to try and reach all of my goals, and I know one day I will reach them. Someone else asked, what's your favorite tattoo/tattoos? All right you guys, so you guys know that I do have a few tattoos. I think I have around 8 or 9, I literally can't remember. But my favorite has to be my butterflies, you guys. This is actually one of the first tattoos I got. I think it could have either been my 2nd or 3rd tattoo. This, I just love it, you guys. I feel like now I've had it since I was 18, I believe, or 19, and obviously that's already been 2 to 3 years, and I feel like it's just a part of me. Like, I can't imagine myself not having this tattoo right here, and I just feel like it just represents me so much, you guys. I love butterflies, I love what they represent, and yeah, I just absolutely love this tattoo, and I do get a lot of compliments on it as well, so that definitely adds to the brownie points. But yeah, you guys, if I had to pick a favorite tattoo, it would definitely be my butterfly hand tattoo. This next question is definitely one that I saw a lot of you kind of asking around the same thing. So they asked, how do you deal with all the hate online, especially as a plus size girl from a plus size girl? I did receive this question a lot, not only from my little Q&A story, but also I get a lot of DMs, I get a lot of comments, and you guys, it's hard, it really is, but I really do think it is just a mindset. I've told you guys before that I definitely have talked about this before, but I remember growing up, you guys know I have two sisters, my twin sister and my little sister, and I do have an older brother. And I've always been on the heavier side. I have never been skinny, and that is just how I've always been. Did I have a lot of struggles with it growing up? Yes, you guys. I would always compare myself to like other people at school, like my friends and stuff who were skinnier than me. Always, always, always. I know I would compare myself even like to my cousin, to where like on the skinnier side I would even compare myself to them. And it's very like tolling on your mind, especially as a young kid. But I do remember, even as much as it was such a struggle for me and it was a huge insecurity for me when I was a kid, like middle school, even a little bit of high school, one thing that has always stuck with me and one thing I have always remembered from my childhood is how my mom would talk to us about our bodies, about how we are with other people, and how we think. Again, mindset. So my mom is, again, she's a plus size woman too. She is beautiful. My mom is absolutely beautiful. I love her so freaking much. I don't know why it's making me like tear up. I'm just like so happy my mom implemented this into us, like all of us, like not even just us girls, like my sisters and me, also my brother. For little, since I can remember, my mom has always told us, one, at the end of the day, the only person that lives in your body, the only person that can control your body and all of this is you. So if you really want to make a change, you're the only one that's going to be able to do it for yourself. And that does not have to do with weight. It doesn't have to do with fitness. It's literally anything that you want to do for yourself. The only person who can achieve it is yourself. You know, there's not going to be, my mom's not going to come and do the work for me, you know? So that's one thing. Second thing, and it's like the top thing, she has always told us to not care what others think of us. And obviously it's way easier said than done. But I think because that has always been like our way of thinking, it really does, like, I can honestly say, as much as I love you guys and as much as I love how much you guys support me, at the end of the day, the only opinions that matter to me are mine, Alan's, and my family's. You know, like, I will take your guys' criticism. I will take your guys' comments, nice, bad, whatever it is. I will take them. I can read them and everything, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that's going to choose how I take them, how I react to them, and what I do about it. You know, if I listen or if I just ignore it, whatever it is, I decide how I react to it, and I decide how I take that in. Because at the end of the day, like, everyone's opinions are their own opinions, but that's none of my business. I don't care what the stranger at the store thinks of me, even if she's looking at me or he's looking at me bad, or like staring at my body, whatever it is. Yeah, does it make it a little uncomfortable? Does it make it a little awkward? Of course. But at the end of the day, if I'm good within myself and I know that even though I'm overweight, but I know I go to the doctor and I'm healthy, that's all that matters. You know, like, at the end of the day, if I make the choice to go to the gym every single day, change my eating and lose the weight, that's my decision. It has nothing to do with anybody else but myself. So yes, you guys, my mom is a big part on how I deal with the haters. At the end of the day, I know I'm kind of sidetracking, but at the end of the day, that's how I deal with my haters. They're always gonna be there. Did it get a little worse this year? Yeah, because I started posting on Instagram, and Instagram is a whole different world from TikTok, you guys. It is like ruthless. And I remember at the beginning of the year, probably either January or February, when I started posting reels, when I started posting every day on Instagram, I remember one of my videos got, I think, like 1 million views, maybe 2 million. And it was because so many people were hating, and most of those people were men. You know, I don't care what men think about me. I don't look for men's validation on how I feel about myself, and never will I. Even Alan, that he is my boyfriend, and he has been my boyfriend for almost 8 years. It's not that I don't care what he thinks of me. Obviously I do. Who doesn't care what their partner thinks of them? But at the end of the day, I decide what I wear. I decide what I do with my hair. I decide how I look. He doesn't decide that for me, you know. And it goes the same for him. Obviously we'll tell each other, hey, maybe that doesn't, like, maybe change this and it'll look better. And that doesn't mean necessarily our appearance. It could be like our clothes or whatever it can be, but we don't insult each other, you know. So at the end of the day, I am my own person, and I decide what I do with my body, with everything, you know. So that's another big thing. Another thing that I do, and I guess it's not really dealing with it, I literally just ignore them. I used to go over every single comment on all my reels. I would try to answer you guys on all of my reels, and unfortunately I had to stop because yes, although I love reading your guys' sweet comments, reading how you guys hype me up and give me like your kind compliments, which I absolutely love, like you guys don't know how much I truly love that, because it makes me realize how much you guys truly do see me for me and not like my size. So I love seeing your guys' comments about girls who tell me that they took inspiration from me and now they feel more comfortable wearing more revealing clothing, or they feel more comfortable just wearing tight clothing, whatever it may be. I love it, you guys. Like, I really truly do. And I hate not responding to you guys, especially on Instagram. On TikTok, I still respond to you guys the most that I can. I'm not gonna say I'm the best because I'm really not, but on Instagram I don't look at the comments. I don't look at my notifications, just because it's healthier for me. At the end of the day, every single reel that I have posted has hate comments, and that's just the way it is, you know. Like, I can't control that. As much as I can block every single person that leaves a hate comment, I can't have so many people blocked, you know. And it's not good for me mentally to sit down and go through every comment to look for the good ones. I always tell you guys, the good has always outweighed the bad, but in this instance I can't look at the good comments because they'll be the bad ones. And for my mental health, for just myself, I'm not gonna put myself through that. So yeah, you guys, that's one of the ways that I deal with them. And again, mindset. A lot of you guys always ask me like how I'm so confident and all of this. Mindset. It's all a mindset, and it takes a while. I mean, even me, that I grew up with my mom always telling us that we're beautiful, that we don't have to be skinny to be beautiful, that we don't need to care about others' opinions, that others' opinions do not matter, because at the end of the day, if we're happy with ourselves, then we're good, you know. Like, as long as we know that we're good, that we're healthy, nothing else matters. As much as I grew up with that, it was very hard to change my mindset to actually be like, okay, I finally understand what my mom means. Okay, now I think like that as well. It's definitely something that you have to kind of switch in your head, and it's like just a switch that you make. And once you make that switch, you guys, oh my god, one, the weight that gets lifted off your shoulders, where it's like, fuck, like I don't care what others think of me. Why am I wasting my life caring what a stranger thinks of me when I probably won't ever see them again in my life? So why do I care what they think of me, you know? So oh my god, like once you switch that mindset and once you start thinking that way, trust me, you're gonna see slowly how your confidence goes up. Other people will start noticing, and that's how you will notice that other people are noticing, is through their comments. So that's that question. Sorry that took so long to answer. So someone else asked, what's some advice to be more confident? By the way, love you and your fam so much. Thank you so much, girl. We love you too. So yeah, that kind of answers that question as well, you guys. I wasn't always confident in myself. I remember freshman year, sophomore year, probably even junior year of high school, every single day, you guys, all I would wear was a like boxy t-shirt, like a regular t-shirt, jeans and Vans. Every single day, that was the same thing I wear. Obviously it was different shirts every single day, but my outfit did not change. I didn't have a style. I didn't have like, I guess, a sense of identity. And that was because I wasn't confident in myself. And I think as we get older, I definitely started seeing the things that I love about myself, and I definitely started seeing how I love certain clothing. I love dressing this way, and I know I don't need to be skinny to dress in that type of clothing, so I'm not, and that's fine. So it's definitely a work in progress. You definitely have to start by loving yourself, by accepting yourself, by accepting the body that you're in right now. And if you're not happy with your body, that's perfectly okay, but don't beat yourself down about it. You know, every day you can be 1% better. Every day you can make one little change to help you go to your goal, where it's like, if your goal is to look slimmer, to lose weight, okay, then work on that goal. And then once you start working on yourself, that also helps with your confidence, because you're putting that work in for yourself, not for anybody else but yourself. So I guess that's my answer for that. Someone asked, what got you into Hello Kitty? By the way, love watching your videos, pero you're so pretty también. Thank you so much, girl. I love you so much. So honestly, guys, I remember when we were little, we loved Hello Kitty, but then I remember one of my cousins showed us like a video of Hello Kitty being the devil, And I remember even, I think my mom and dad saw it and they just never wanted us to like have anything Hello Kitty. And then I remember my sister was, my twin sister Jillian, she slowly like would get little things like Sanrio, like Karopi or Hello Kitty or My Melody, whatever it was. And I remember I was like, I don't know, it was just like I loved it so much. And I remember going to Marshall's and I saw all their stuff, and it wasn't just like because it was trendy, like I genuinely love them, you guys. Like it just brings me so much happiness. So I guess my sister got me into it because she kind of like reinstated where it was like, okay, we can like get Hello Kitty stuff, if you know what I mean. I don't know if that makes sense. All right, someone else asked, do you and your boyfriend ever want to be married? And we definitely have answered this question before, you guys, but I guess I'll tell you guys again. As you guys know, we're about to be 8 years in October. We will be 8 years of being together, and I'll be turning 22 in October, which is not that old, you guys. At the end of the day, yes, we've been together for so long, but we're still young. We still have time, you know. So I would love to get engaged right now, and I would love to be married already. I would not mind it at all if it happened right now, but I'm also being patient. I know there's still time. I'm not rushing it at all. I definitely do want to get our finances together before we get married. I want to like have a good plan on when we're gonna buy a house. And there's so many little things where, although we know, me and Alan, we know that we like are already planning our life together and we do want to spend the rest of our life together. There's so many little like things that we still have to plan out, that we still have to talk about, where it's like we have to figure all of this out before we actually get married, you know. So yes, girl, we do want to be married. What are your plans after college? By the way, love your vlogs. Thank you so much, Alondra. I don't know if you guys want to be anonymous, so I'm so sorry if I show your names, but all right. So as I mentioned before, I am graduating in about 9 months. I will be graduating, which is absolutely crazy. Like it went by super fast. So I definitely have been thinking more and more about what I want to do after college, you know, because it's one thing being in college and just saying I'm a student, and obviously I'm also a content creator, so that's like my two things right now. But after I graduate, I'm no longer a student, you know, like I no longer have that to fall back on when people ask me like, what am I doing, you know. I have thought about it and I'm obviously still thinking about it. There's no like final decisions, but I was actually talking with one of my friends that goes to school with me, and I was telling her that I was thinking of maybe trying out a corporate job, because I've always like, obviously you guys see like TV shows or telenovelas, whatever, where girls have like their big girl job and they have corporate jobs. And I feel like that's also one of my parents' dreams, where it's like to see us working in an office or whatever. I definitely don't see myself doing that like full time, but I definitely do want to see if I want to try that out for a little bit and see how I like it. I obviously still plan on doing content. That is, for me right now, that's my full-time job. That is my passion. Although I say it's my full-time job, I don't look at it as work. I don't look at it as a job, because I love doing it. So I'm super grateful to be able to even call it my job. I do earn an income from this, and it's all due to you guys. Like literally without you guys, I would not be earning anything. So I definitely am super grateful with you guys. So content creation is never going to be out of the picture. Well, as of now, you know, anything could change, but definitely continuing content creating, maybe trying out a corporate job, and definitely beginning to start my own business. Another one of you guys asked, how long have you been on social media? So I've been on social media for about 2 years. I started posting consistently every single day August of 2022. So I just hit my 2 years, which is absolutely crazy, because even I didn't realize it had already been 2 years. I remember in January of 2023 is when I hit 10,000 followers on TikTok, and I was able to get into the creator fund and everything. And I remember that was like one of my big moments. Like I remember exactly where I was, the date it happened, like everything. But I didn't realize that I started in August 2022. So it did take me about 5 months to hit the 10,000 followers on TikTok, which when you look at it like that, it's like 5 months, you know, like that's 5 months that it took me to get to. I mean, to some people it's just 10,000 followers, but when you're barely starting out, you guys, and when you hit that first big K where it's like 10,000 of you follow me, it's definitely a big accomplishment. And I know a lot of you girls do message me and ask me about starting content creating. You guys are shy, that you don't know where to start. How did I start? And literally, you guys, I'm literally you. I remember back in middle school, even high school, I was the shy girl, you know, like I was so shy. Even if you don't feel like it was right now, I'm completely different than when I was 16, you know. I remember I was literally super shy. If I talked to anybody, literally I would get like anxious in a way because I was so shy, and I would get super red, and I was super quiet. I was always the timid girl. Me and my twin sister were always super shy, you guys. The teachers knew we were super shy, and they would try to help us. Like, they would always call on us and stuff like that. But oh my god, when I tell you guys, I was so shy. Like, I remember when I met my boyfriend, I would barely talk to him, like actual talk to him, because I was that shy. He was always the one talking with me, and I would like give him small answers because I was just super nervous and super shy. So when I tell you guys, I understand shyness, I truly do, but I slowly had to make myself not be shy. I remember when I was starting college, I told myself, okay, starting college, we're in college, we're not in high school anymore, we're older now, we're not going to be shy. I'm going to start talking with people. I'm going to try to make friends in class. Did I make friends? Not really. The only friend I have is from high school, which is totally fine. But I still tried. I now am able to hold conversations. Back in high school, I could not hold conversations, but it's slowly, because I remember if someone didn't talk to me first, oh no, I am not talking, girl. I waited for people to come to me, to talk to me first, and then I would talk with them. And even then, it was like such small talk because I could not hold a conversation. So when I went to college, I told myself, you're gonna ask it. I would literally, when I first started doing this, I would literally sit for like 5 minutes next to someone in like in class or whatever, thinking of what I can tell them, or what can I ask, or what can I say to start up a conversation, because I could just not think of anything because I was so shy, because I was so nervous. I wasn't used to it. So yeah, you guys, I literally would do that all the time, and I slowly started talking with more people. I slowly started to come up with more conversations, to talk with random people who I didn't know, but it made it easier for me to feel more comfortable with talking, to feel more confident in myself. Shyness, I feel like, has to do a lot with how you perceive yourself, how you think of yourself, and how confident you are in yourself. So I definitely feel like that like ties in with it. If you are thinking of posting, just do it. You're thinking about it for a reason. There's something in there that interests you, and if you don't know what to post, look through your For You page, see what type of videos you like to watch, because the type of videos I post are the type of videos I like to watch. I love watching Get Ready With Me's. I love watching fashion outfit videos. I love watching day in my lives, little mini vlogs of random things people do. If it's going to the gym, if it's going to school, if it's going on a date, whatever it is, those are my things. That's what I post about: lifestyle, beauty, and fashion. And those are the top 3 things that I love to watch. So that's what I post. You guys know there are thousands of people that post on TikTok every single day, so why not you too? If you're shy, I completely understand that. If you're shy to talk to the camera, how I'm talking to you guys right now, that's perfectly fine. I was too. I didn't start off with talking to the camera. I'm pretty sure my first year or so, I didn't make a talking video. All my videos were sitting at my vanity doing my makeup and a song over my videos, you know. And I still do those type of Get Ready With Me's, but that was everything I posted. Even my outfit videos, I would literally just show the clothing in the video. I would not talk in anything. And if that's easier for you guys, start off like that, and it's gonna make you feel more comfortable in front of the camera. So my biggest advice to you guys is to just start, post every single day. Yes, it's very hard, especially when you have a job. I did it, you guys, when I was working full-time at a clinic. I literally was working 40 hours a week. I was working from 7 in the morning to 6 p.m, sometimes 8 p.m, and it was super draining, but I still posted every single day. You know, if that means if you have one day off and you have to film a whole bunch of videos to post the whole week, then do that. And if posting every single day feels like too much for you, maybe post every other day, you know. But start, definitely start. It's definitely a process. Please do not get impatient. I definitely didn't. I almost did. I sure as hell almost did. But again, you guys, my first 5 months were very slow. I was very fortunate to hit 10,000 just within 5 months. I do feel like it just depends on everybody. Like I said, if you're thinking about it, it's for a reason. Something in there is like, it interests you, and something in the back of your head is telling you that you can do it. So I'm telling you as well, you can do it. It's literally just a matter of starting. You don't need the best iPhone. You do not need the best camera. Yes, right now I am filming on a camera, but the first almost year of me filming for YouTube, of me being on TikTok, I didn't have my camera, you know, so I barely got my camera last December. So you guys, please just start. But yeah, you guys, that's my advice on that. Someone else asked, what influenced you to become an influencer? I want to start posting, but I'm shy. So going back to my last question, I think the biggest part that influenced me was seeing other girls, one my age, doing it and doing it good. And me myself, I enjoyed the content, so I was like, oh, maybe other girls will enjoy my content, or seeing me on the other side of the phone, you know. Another thing was also seeing older girls, you know, maybe 2-3 years older than me, who have been doing content, and seeing how their life is, seeing the opportunities they get. And I was like, well, why can't it be me? My mentality was more like, if they can do it, so can I. You know, it wasn't that I was jealous. It wasn't that I was like, ugh, why do they get it and not me? Why do they get to do it and not me? No. If you think like that, snap out of it, okay? No, that is not how you think about it. If you see other girls or guys thriving and doing things that you want to do, they can do it, so you can do it too. You know, it's just all about dedication, consistency, and hard work, and actually focusing on your goal. So it's my goal from the start wasn't to start earning money. I wasn't earning anything for months, you know. And even when I joined the creator program in January of 2023, I was probably making what, like less than $100 a month, which is still something, and I'm super grateful. Like, I know it's still something, but it's not like I was making a living out of it, you know. In October, it'll be a year since I quit my last job. Definitely seeing other people living the life I want to live was a big factor in it. And another thing, you guys, was although there is already so many plus size creators that have been in the content, in the social media world way longer than before I even started, let's be honest here, what I've seen, or what I would see on my For You page, were more, I guess, white plus size girls. And although yes, I could relate to them being a plus size girl myself, I couldn't relate to them fully because they're not my race, you know. They're not Hispanic, they're not Mexican, they don't speak Spanish, they're not Latina. So I think that also really was like something in me where I was like, there's still like a space out there where there's not many, from at least from what I was seeing, there wasn't a lot of Latina plus size girls who were posting, you know, who were posting outfit videos to see how it fit their body, who were posting their makeup, who were posting their life. You know, me identifying as Latina, me being a plus size girl, and me liking fashion, me liking makeup, and not really seeing someone that looks like me, you know, like on my screen. It definitely was something where I was like, well, that could be me, you know. Like, I want to be that for someone, and thanks to you guys, I am, you know. And I see that, and I'm not gonna say that I'm everybody's inspiration and I help every single person that comes across my page, no, but I am like super happy, and I feel super, I guess, accomplished in a way, knowing that I've at least helped one girl, I've at least helped one person. And I know it's been more than one person because I see your guys' DMs, and you guys literally inspire me all the time to continue to post, to continue to show you guys my style, my outfits, because you guys love them. And I love that. I love that we can share that. I love that we can share our style, that we can share like our makeup, everything. You guys are literally my besties. Like, I love you guys so, so much. I don't know if I answered the question good, but that's my answer. Someone asked, where do you get your clothes from? And oh my god, you guys, the amount of times that I get this question is crazy. Going back to not seeing a lot of plus size representation, it's very hard to find cute clothes that fit, that are your style, and that you think look cute, you know. So it's super, super hard. And I think that has always been a struggle with me, and has always like kind of brought on more insecurities, because I remember always going to the mall growing up when I was a little bigger, and I remember not always seeing an XL for a cute top that I saw, or jeans, and maybe didn't have stretch to it. So even if it was an XL, it did not fit because it was not stretchy. So it's hard to not be able to go shop in person to like a mall and actually be able to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna find pieces that are in my size, because most of the time I don't. When I go to the mall, I never buy jeans, I never buy bottoms, I barely ever buy dresses. For the most part, I can buy tops, but because I can fit into an XL top and I'll be fine, you know. But for all my clothes, you guys, literally my entire closet, with a few stragglers maybe from Ross or DD's or Marshalls or TJ Maxx, those type of stores, I can say maybe 80 to 90% of my closet is Shein and Fashion Nova. And I know you guys, they are fast fashion, and I know they're not sustainable. I am 100%, I know that, you guys, but they're the only places that actually carry clothes that one, fit me, and that are cute, that are trendy, that are like, that make me feel good about myself. So yes, although they aren't sustainable and they are fast fashion, those are the only places I actually shop at. I am super blessed to have actually collab with Fashion Nova, where they do send me clothes pretty frequently, and that's how I am able to show you guys so many cute pieces. But if you guys are looking to where to shop and are maybe my size, maybe a little bigger, maybe a little smaller, whatever it is, I definitely recommend going on to Shein. Sometimes it takes a while to look for plus size clothing that doesn't look like freaking senora clothes, that doesn't look like older women clothing. 100% understand that, you guys, because it's not everybody's style, but there's cute things. Like, I promise you, there's something for you. They have so many different type of styles of clothing, and they literally have thousands and thousands of clothing every single day that comes in. I am an ambassador for Shein, so if you want to, I'll have the link for my Shein, like my Shein link. It'll be in the description that you guys can shop through there, and I also have a reference code that you can use like as a coupon. It'll be in the description. But yeah, you guys, Shein and Fashion Nova are my go-tos. If you guys are ever wondering where a clothing piece is from, it's probably most likely from Fashion Nova or Shein. Now, you guys, there are times when I'll go to Ross or Marshalls and TJ Maxx, but again, you guys, they don't carry cute things. Like, the most I can shop at Ross and Marshalls and TJ Maxx is tops, and even then they still don't fit, you know, and I'll still have to go and return it. So to be safe, I just go with Fashion Nova and Shein. Yesenia said, hi, I love your content, can you please make a maintenance self-care day video? I've actually been like thinking about that. I'm not gonna, obviously this isn't a question, well it is, but let me know if you guys want to see that like maintenance self-care video, and I will definitely do that for you guys. So let me know. A lot of them, you guys, are literally about how I deal with hate and the hate comments if they get to me and all of that. Someone asked, what brands would you like to collab with? As you guys know, I definitely have already collabed with some brands. There have been brands that already do send me PR, which is super crazy because a year ago I was barely starting to get collabs, you know. I remember my first ever like collab, I remember, was in March of 2023, and like I remember just getting that email, even though it was not paid, it was still like, oh shit, like someone wants to work with me. So that feeling still doesn't go away, especially when you get an email from a well-known brand, or a brand that you have purchased before, or that you follow and have been following for years, or that, I don't know, it's just like super crazy. I definitely would love to collab with Beauty Creations. I feel like if I ever get the chance to collaborate with Beauty Creations and maybe come out with a collab with them, or even if I'm part of like a photo shoot or something, I feel like that would definitely be like an I made it moment for me. Because Beauty Creations, you guys, you see them collabing with Itati, Let's Do Makeup, Yerimwa, the Murillo twins. Like, they're huge, you know. Like, obviously they all started from the bottom and made their way up, but if I ever get the opportunity to collab with Beauty Creations, I feel like that's probably my dream. So the same person, I'm pretty sure her name is Sandra, she asked, do you plan on making any other type of content? To be fully transparent with you guys, these past, what is it, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I have been feeling, although I love what I post, I love filming my makeup videos. Like, even, yes, they might seem a little repetitive because I literally just do my everyday makeup, but I just love filming those for you guys, and I know you guys like watching them too. My favorite videos are for sure my outfit videos though, because I feel like I can show you guys a little more of my style. And I love doing vlogs. I love doing lifestyle videos. Those are like my top 3 type of videos. I just feel like recently I'm feeling like a little not so creative, if I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm not feeling burnt out. I don't think I feel burnt out. I just feel like I want to do more. Like, I feel like you guys deserve more from me, more like different type of videos. And it's not that I'm not like trying, it's not that I don't put effort into my videos, because I definitely do, but I just feel like I want to try something new out, maybe like one new type of video and see how that does. So I don't know what that is though, you guys. Like, I always, every day I'm thinking about what else can I do. I take inspiration from a lot of like fellow content creators, and that is not bad, you guys. Like, everybody is welcome to do any type of video. So if you need inspiration, you can take some from me, you can take some from anybody else, and it's fine. I definitely do try to look at other girls, other guys, and see what they're doing, but I just don't know. So if you guys can please help me in the comment. Let me know what type of content you guys would like for me to see, like the message I got right now where they wanted maintenance slash self-care day. That's a good idea, you know. So let me know, please, what type of YouTube videos, TikTok videos, reels, whatever it is you guys would like for me to do, and we will see what we can do with that. Okay, this is a little bit of a different question. Stephanie asked, what was it like having a quinceañera with your twin sister? I'm sure you guys know, but if you don't know, I am a twin. So obviously growing up, I have always shared everything with Jillian. We literally, you guys, we shared a room up until she moved to Flagstaff to college, and that's when I finally got my own room. But then Ali moved in, so I was sharing a room again, but that's fine. So I love Jillian, you guys. Like, she's literally like my twin sister. I loved her. She's my best friend. She has always been my best friend. We have always been super close. I literally cannot imagine not being close to her, because I know there are so many twins out there, like for example Wendy and Ebbet, that they're not close, you know, like they don't, like they're not best friends, they're not like always talking with each other or whatever it is. So I can't imagine that, because even our little sister Janice, yeah, she's 4 years younger than us, but she's like our triplet, you know, like it's us three all the time, and obviously our brother too, but like we're girls, so we get like a little more. I loved our quinceañera. Like our quinceañera was so freaking fun. I loved like planning everything with her and my mom and like my tias. It makes everything so much more fun because you always have someone to do something with. Although right now we basically don't live together because she's in Flagstaff in college, we're still super close, you guys. We still love to do so many things together. And so yeah, my quinceañera, it was super fun. I'm gonna see if I can find like some pictures and I'll post them right here, that way you guys can like see us. Obviously we were 15, so we look super different, but yeah, you guys, I loved it so much. I remember it was so much fun. We had so much fun with our chambelanes, with our damas, like they were all our besties. The guys like were super fun to be with as well. Alan was actually my main chambelan. There was like nothing bad about our quinceañera. The only thing I do regret is for our quinceañera, my dress was like a blue teal color and hers was pink, and I just wish we would have matched. I actually did have the opportunity. I was gonna change my dress to be pink and we were just gonna do the whole thing pink, but then I don't know, I just like loved the teal and in that moment. So I do wish we would have matched. I feel like it would have been so much cuter, but I did also like that we each had our own color. That separated us a little bit. Around 14, 15, you guys, we were super shy, so it was like intimidating to, like, that day was literally only about us. We were literally the center of attention, so it was very intimidating. But just having her with me and knowing that I wasn't going through that like moment by myself, because it was a huge moment. If you're a Latina and you have had a quinceañera or are going to have a quinceañera, you get what I mean. So it was super like comforting to have her with me, because I cannot imagine having a quinceañera only for me, you know. So I feel like I'm making this such a long answer, but long story short, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'm like going through all the questions trying to find a question to answer, and so many of you are asking for advice to someone starting or wanting to be an influencer, or someone getting into content creation, or what made me want to be a content creator. So you guys, before I started posting, actually, you guys, I actually did like would look up like beginner tips on posting videos or things like that. So definitely do your research as well and see if it's actually something you want to do. If there's maybe a specific niche that you want to get into, look that up. And for example, if you guys don't know what a niche is, it's basically like a type of content that you focus on. So for example, I would say my niches are beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, because that's what I post about. So if you love doing makeup, look up like beauty influencers and see what they're doing and take inspiration from that and maybe implement that when you're starting off. If you like fashion videos, look up fashion girlies or guys. If you like lifestyle videos, watch little vlogs and you will definitely like get inspiration. My biggest advice and tip is to just start. It's obviously, like I said, easier said than done, but once you start, once you get over that, like, I guess, like embarrassment of filming yourself, oh girl, like there's no stopping you. I remember I was super shy, like I told you guys, and I was like, I would not record if anybody else was in the room with me and stuff like that. I would definitely get comfortable with the camera, get comfortable with being in front of the camera, because that's all you're going to be doing. Slowly get comfortable with talking. If you're not comfortable talking to the camera off the bat, that is completely fine, you guys. I wasn't. It took me a while to get comfortable, like how I'm talking to you guys right now. I definitely wasn't doing that 2 years ago, so it's definitely a work in progress. Please, please, please don't get discouraged if you don't see your video get a million views the first time. It can happen. It sure as hell can happen, and it has happened to many people, but that's not always the case. It was not the case for me. I remember starting off, I think when I started posting consistently, I maybe had like 1,000 followers, if that, maybe less. And I'm pretty sure my videos weren't even getting 1,000 views, you know, like they were in the 100 to 200 views. But oh my god, if my video got 100 views, I was like, oh shit, 100 people watched my video. You know, small wins are wins. If they seem small to you, please do not feel discouraged. Please be patient. Your time will come. If you're asking me these questions, it's because there's a reason why you want to start. So think about that reason and like hang on to that, and you guys are going to be successful. I promise you, you will be successful when the time comes, when the time is right for you. Todo a su tiempo. There was definitely times where I felt discouraged, where I was impatient. I was like, oh my god, like I see other girls that maybe I saw starting posted around the same time, or maybe when I had what, like 5,000 followers, they also had 5,000, and I will see them like growing so much faster than me, and I'm like, but what am I doing wrong, you know? And I'd be like, why am I not getting those followers? Why am I not growing that fast? But you also have to analyze your content, you guys. You can make some changes here and there. I remember my videos started doing a little better when I started posting my outfit videos. I remember the first time I ever did a get dressed with me, like an OOTD video, I think it got like 30,000 or 50,000 views. And in my, like that time, I think I had maybe already reached the 10,000 followers. I don't remember, but I wasn't getting views like that. That was the first time I ever got a video to hit the like 30 to 50,000 views, which is absolutely crazy, you guys. And that literally motivated me so freaking much. It gave me so much excitement that I started posting more outfit videos, and those started doing good, and I started getting those followers. So be yourself. At the end of the day, don't try to be like other people. Don't try to copy exactly how other people are. Like I told you guys, yes, get inspiration, but don't be them, you know. Be your own person. I know obviously I have my twin sister, but we're not the same person. I have my own personality, and there's no one else like me. There's no one else like you. You can't be anybody else but yourself. So be true to yourself. Be yourself on camera, because that's what people love. And there will be people that relate to you and will love your content and will follow you and support you, just like you guys support me. So yes, that's my advice. Somebody asked, ever thought about moving to a different state? As you guys know, I'm from Arizona. I've always lived in Arizona. This is where I was born. This is where I was raised. Like, I've never ever moved. You know, I've thought about it. Growing up too, I would think about it, but I don't think I would be able to. You know, my whole life is here in Arizona. My whole family is here in Arizona. Alan's family is here in Arizona. I just don't see myself ever being able to live far away from my family, especially if I ever do start a family of my own. I don't think I would be able to be away from my mom, from my sisters. I cannot imagine ever not having them nearby. Even Jillian 2 hours away, I hate it, because I can't just go to her and talk to her in person whenever I want to, at least when she's in school, because she's 2 hours away, you know. Like, I can't go and drive 2 hours away every day to talk with her. So even that is like too much for me. Like, I don't like it. So I cannot imagine living, for example, in California and barely seeing my family, maybe seeing them twice a year. Like, no ma'am, I cannot do that. So as of right now, I don't ever see myself moving. I feel like the most I would do is maybe move to another city, but even then it's like I don't want to be too far away. Someone asked, do you really have a twin sister? Yes, you guys, I will put a whole bunch of pictures of us since we were little, so now if you want to see. But yes, I truly do have a twin sister. Ooh, okay, so Fatima asked, what is one crazy / stupid thing you want to make reality in esta vida? That's so funny. That's actually a really good question. I saw that question yesterday and I was trying to think of it, and right now I'm trying to think of it, but as I'm thinking about it, I'm realizing all the dreams, I guess you could say, that I have all the aspirations that I have, all the goals that I've had since I was little to now, they've never seemed like crazy out of this world. Do you get what I mean? Literally since I was in 6th grade, I remember like vividly one of my teachers asked me where I wanted to go to college or what I wanted to be when I grew up. And you guys know, like I feel like every grade they ask you like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And a lot of people say, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a singer, be an astronaut. I don't know, like those type of things, like a career wise. That I've never said that ever. Like even when I was 10 years old, I have never told one of my teachers, oh yeah, I want to be a teacher, oh yeah, I want to be a doctor. Never, you guys. I always like knew I wanted to be something other than that. I always knew I want to be my own boss. I don't know if it's because of how my parents raised me. I don't know if it's I don't know what it was, but that has never been my goal, to be working at a hospital or teaching with kids or just like something within that realm. Never. And as I grew up, like I said, in 6th grade, I remember they were like talking to us about like college, high school, and all of that. And I remember I wanted to go to ASU. That has always been, for some reason, ASU has always been like the school I want to go to, and I did it. And along with that, they would ask us like, oh well, like ASU has like a business school and all of that. And I was like, oh, business. And then I was like, I want my own business. And that has always been my dream, to have my own business. I've never wanted to be anything but a business owner. And I know it's not unattainable. I know I can do it, and I am gonna be doing it. I will be doing it once I finish school. Everything crazy that I've ever dreamt of, or like out of this world, it's not really out of this world. Like I've always seen it, like whatever I want or whatever I want to be in this life, I'm gonna do it. Like it has never been a doubt in my head where it's like, well, will I be able to do it? It's always been like, fuck, when am I gonna be able to do it? You know, I don't know. That's kind of like the realization I had right now, where it's like, oh shit, like everything I've ever wanted, everything I've ever dreamed of, I've either already achieved it, or like I know I will be doing it, you know. So I don't know, guys, that's just what I thought about. Right, so Fernanda asked, I don't know if you have yet, but explain your tattoos. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. My tattoos, not all of them have a significant meaning. I'm just being honest. Some of them are just tattoos I wanted and I got them. So to start off, my first ever tattoo is my Virgencita. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's literally just an outline of the Virgin Mary. I just love her. I have always related to her. I've always seen her as, I guess, a role model. She's so beautiful to me. Like La Virgen, she has always been like I don't know, she's always held a special place in my heart. So it just felt very fitting to have her with me at all times. So I got that. My second tattoos, these two, I say they're both my second tattoo because I got them on the same day. Technically I got my butterflies first though. So my butterflies, I love my butterflies. I already told you guys it's my favorite tattoo. There are 5 butterflies on here, and to me butterflies like represent freedom. They represent like being yourself. I don't know why, I just look at them that way. Unintentionally I did get 5, and those 5 being my family members. So my dad, my mom, my brother, my twin sister, and my little sister. Again, it's like they're always with me. They're always inspiring me to be myself, to not let anybody like take away my freedom. So that's my butterflies. And then that same day that I got my butterflies, I also got this tattoo right here. I don't know if you can read it, but it says Estamos Bien. This is actually a song / lyric from Bad Bunny. His song is Estamos Bien. And if you have listened to that song, if you haven't, definitely recommend listening to it. You guys will kind of understand more my meaning behind it. But this tattoo, me and my sister actually got this together. It wasn't meant to be matching tattoos, but we got matching tattoos. To us, this is like, it means this to the both of us, where it's like, at the end of the day, no matter what's going on in our lives, if it's bad or good, we're okay. At the end of the day, if we're going through a shitty ass day, we're okay. We're gonna be okay. And obviously, since I got it with my sister, it does always make me think about her when I see it. But I didn't realize it, but I actually do turn to this tattoo a lot. when I'm not having the best of days, or maybe I don't have like a good mindset for that day, whatever it is, I look at this tattoo and I'm like, we're okay, we're gonna be okay. And even in my happy moments, you guys, where it's like I'm at an all-time high, where I'm super happy or whatever it may be, I also look at this tattoo, I'm like, see, we're okay, you know, we're gonna be okay, and we're gonna continue to be okay. So that's the meaning between those. I would feel like those three are my most meaningful. After those three, I got this tattoo right here, and I feel like this is the tattoo that nobody really knows about, just because it's in the back of my arm and I honestly forget about it a lot of the time. But it's 444 in red ink. This is my only colored tattoo. All my other tattoos are just in black ink, but it's 444 angel numbers. And then the day that I got this, I also got I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my wrist I have the Bad Bunny heart, the Un Verano Sin Me, the like heart with the eyes. I just really loved it. I loved it so much, and I got it tattooed. But the artist that did it honestly didn't do a great job. It's patchy, and like, for example, the legs slash shoes, they're not like fully shaded in, which I don't like. The lines are super like uneven. So I am thinking of covering this up, just because I don't like it. I don't regret getting it. It's just that if it would have been done good, I wouldn't want to cover it up, but it just does not look good, girls. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking of covering this one up. And then another one I have, you guys, I can't show you guys fully, but I do have the one between my babies, the one on my chest. You can't see it that good, but it's basically like stars and then a butterfly. Honestly, I've always wanted a tattoo right here, and I just like this one, so I just got it. And then on my knee, like right above my knee, I have a cherries with like the circles. They're not cherries, they're like skulls. And I got that one the last Friday the 13th, that I think 2 Friday the 13th before I got whatever. So I got that, and again, I just got it just because I liked it. So those kind of are like without meaning. And then the last one is actually right here, which you guys always see. It is mine and Alan's anniversary. It's 10, 13, 16. We actually got matching tattoos. His is just like in the middle of his chest. So yeah, those are my tattoos. That is gonna be the end of this video, you guys. Oh my god, there was literally so many questions, but the most common ones was about starting content creation and about being confident and dealing with hate comments. So I feel like I answered those pretty good. But oh my god, you guys, I loved answering all your guys' questions. Thank you guys so much for answering all those questions. If you guys have any other ones, let me know in the comments and I'll comment back for you guys. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and again, asking me questions and listening to my answers. I truly love you guys so much. Thank you guys again for all your support and always loving and showing support to my content and my videos. I truly do appreciate it, and I will definitely be continuing to post. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I just feel like my creative juices are running out. But yeah, let me know if there's any video ideas that you would like for me to film, and I will do that for you. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.